is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Sacramento Kings. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Young. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Barnes. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. To Fox. Lets it fly from long range. De'Aaron Fox is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 72%. First free throw is good.
Shot, bro.
Second and 3, off the mark.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Barnes. Oh. Done. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Levine. Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Fox with it. Down 4. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Young. Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
De'Aaron Fox, his first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Porter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Heel driving, but his shot misses.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time. player missed a shot. That's great defense.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Passed it off. Oh, gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Porter. Done. Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Barnes, defended by the former Hoya. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Porter. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. Barnes to Bagley. Here comes the screen. Barnes. And count the basket inside.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point ball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Zach LaVine. Deep right corner. Markkanen. Fakes. Drives to the rim. And scores. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. To Fox. Lays it up and in.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Fox into the front court. Down two. Lauri Markkanen.
Like that afterwards.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Fox. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a ball. It remains Sacramento basketball. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Sacramento Kings, number 40, Harrison Barnes. Subbing in for Chicago, number 31.
The Kings now with 4 to shoot. To Harrison Barnes. Here's a chance from long range. Not enough touch. Harrison Barnes misses.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Young. Gets it in the left corner. LaVine. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Joseph with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
The pass taken away by the Kings. Cash is in for 2.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Back up, back up, back up.
Zach LaVine, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. That ends the first quarter. The Bulls have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a...
Into the game for the Kings, number 13. Entering the game for...
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Goes to the left side. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
My ball.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Bulls have it. Screen coming to Markkanen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Whoa! What a finish!
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knock loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Over to the right side. And the basket good at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Screen coming. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bulls with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Screen coming.
Man, clear the lane. I got you.
Try for the baseline, but it won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
First try at the line, no good. No good. Missed them both. Throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count the basket at the rim.
Trevor Ariza, a guy who is always staying ready, usually a defender, but did a great job of knifing through the defense for an easy lay on that possession.
Nice finish at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Ariza to the basket, but he can't get it to go. To Markkanen. Dwayne Dedmon with a piece. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Screen coming. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. The follow won't go either. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Here we go. My ball.
To Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for the Bulls.
Watch the slip.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. It's a big finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Markkanen. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Dwayne Dedmon rejects it. Joseph with it. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Bulls with the basketball. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Bulls in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Bulls have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls. The Kings had kept it close after one half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Steals.
That must have been a difficult half of basketball for these coaches to watch. Neither team was able to hold on to the ball, as you can see by the steals in these highlights. Still, some credit should go to the guys with the active hands.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Fox across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
De'Aaron Fox, couple of free throws on the way, shooting 66% in this contest. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
See if you're working on your game. I got him. Good ball. Not so full.
To Young. Thaddeus Young. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Baseline drive, and he's going to the line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for 2 shots. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Young.
Double team. Double team.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Coming. To Fox. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Screen, I got your help.
Stuffs it down with authority.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. To Hield. Cleans it up. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Young. And draws the foul.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Into the front court, it's Fox. The deficit is 6. Screen coming. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Wide open look, won't go. To Chris Dunn. Harrison Barnes. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Thaddeus Young, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Barnes. De'Aaron Fox. The pass set it all up.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Chris Dunn. 3 seconds. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. To Fox. Thaddeus Young able to recover with the block. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Lauri Markkanen swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
De'Aaron Fox has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 71% so far. First one, count it.
For the Kings, number 8.
No good. good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Sacramento ball. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. Fox to the basket, but his shot stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Good. Off a spin.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fox with it. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
De'Aaron Fox off the iron. No good. To Porter. De'Aaron Fox sends it away. That's out. Last touch by De'Aaron Fox. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Markkanen. To Chris Dunn. Deep left corner. Porter. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail.
De'Aaron Fox, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Fox into the front court. Trailing by 14. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, the Bulls with the rebound. That's the end of the third quarter. Nice cushion for the Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Fires Here's the three. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. To Chris Dunn. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Porter. Gets it in the right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Harrison Barnes. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Dunn. To Porter. To Chris Dunn. Marking it. 5 to shoot for the Bulls. And he finishes at the rim. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 5, De'Aaron Fox. Subbing in for the Chicago Bulls, number 1.
Driving is Fox, but he can't get it to fall. Gets it at the top of the key. Barnes against Porter. Has a look. Ariza can't get that to go. To Markkanen. For 3. That won't go. Fox across the timeline. His guys down big. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Chris Dunn. It goes down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Bulls with the rock. To Chris Dunn. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 8, Zach LaVine. Entering the game for the Sacramento Kings, number 13.
To Barnes. Buddy Hield. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. It's Chicago ball. And counted at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Harrison Barnes. Screen coming. Curling inside. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Rebound comes to Chicago. To Chris Dunn. To Levine. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Levine.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Chris Dunn. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Young. Thaddeus Young. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Porter. Dunn. To Young.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Barnes to Fox. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a present.
The Bulls, got themselves a win here today. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut fifth fade, blue phase, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8", new wave, star shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game, wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, hate, I begin to it, getting paid, get away. Gotta meditate, get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a get you bending. Post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I begin to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on the three-way. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind, boy. You need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the once play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.
I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way, baby come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real, you could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby come ride with me. Ride with me, baby come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby come ride with me. Ride with me, baby come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' let me.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Chicago Bulls. Our opening tip won by the Thunder as we get started in OKC. Paul. To Adams. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Big man, Steven Adams. Missed his first. That one goes.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Young. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Here comes the screen. Paul. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. And he finishes at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Paul with it up top. They trail by 2. To Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. Paul. Off the mark. Well contested.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
The Thunder have the possession. Down to Adams. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Chris Dunn. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Zach LaVine has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Goes 2 for 2. Paul across the timeline. Down 2. From the outside, no good.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
To Young. Screen coming. Thaddeus Young matched up with Patrick Patterson. Swings it to Chris Dunn. From long range, his first effort off the mark. Oklahoma City ball. Zach LaVine able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Porter. To LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
To Paul. Bulls have it. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Screen right, screen right, screen right. Hey, kick me the ball.
Paul to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams, looking good, 4 for 5.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Zach LaVine, turns and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. And the finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now Paul with the basketball. Down 8. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Chance for Paul. Oh, straight down the middle for 2. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Has a chance. Zach LaVine. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To Adams. Got a piece.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Markkanen. Can't miss those.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
The assist from number 13, Chris Paul. 1 minute.
To Young. Fine to shoot for the Bulls. To LaVine. Has a look. LaVine shot no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And the finish. Jay, it counts for 2, but that was pretty. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down with the Bulls in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
The drive, right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good. To Adams. Schroeder to Paul. Down to 5 on the 24. Paul can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Zach LaVine. Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder with the board. Thunder with the basketball. To Paul. Down low Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. He's now 5 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. Young to Levine. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Levine, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Thunder, number 3, Nerlens Noel.
It's Paul for 2. Wide open look won't go. Porter. And scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Thunder with the basketball. Paul. Gets a shot up off the mark. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Markkanen. Here comes the screen. To Porter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Otto Porter trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. OKC ball. Schroeder to Paul. Curling inside. Ooh, Chris Paul. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Paul doesn't have the touch. No good. And the rebound comes down to the Thunder. Schroeder with the basketball. Right now, down 7. And a nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Thunder, number 9.
Dunn. To Zach LaVine. And he buries it.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Paul to Schroeder. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot misses there by Valentine.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Schroeder. scores from the post.
Ooh, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Levine. Levine to Young. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Paul. Doesn't get the bounce.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Paul into the front court. They trail by 7. Schroeder. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Chris Dunn. Paul to Schroeder. Short jumper won't fall. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Deep three at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Bulls have the lead.
The Bulls have the advantage on the scoreboard. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Chicago basketball, done. Runner's good there.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Paul into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Now Adams down low. Off the assist.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
The feed stolen away. Paul. Step back jumper. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that even more of an efficient offensive player.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Adams. Sizing up the defense. Off the mark. To Chris Dunn. Otto Porter. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul just off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Paul with it up top. His guys down by 9. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And the basket good at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
It's Chicago ball. To Porter. Here comes the screen. Porter picked up by Patrick Patterson. Steven Adams rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. To Porter. Stuffs it down with authority.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Paul.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Thaddeus Young, 4 out of 7.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Paul to Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
To Markkanen. Porter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out.
Hey, lock up.
To Markkanen. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Counted at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Driving, but he can't connect.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Count the bucket for two.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Paul across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Able to convert inside.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Slam dunk.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Here comes the screen. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. The deficit now up to 12. Steven Adams with the slam. Third quarter comes to an end with the Bulls in front. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Now Paul with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Schroeder. Bulls have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Porter. Over to the right side. Dunn.
Oh, yeah, let's double track me. Yep.
Knocked loose. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Otto Porter, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Oklahoma City's got it. Schroeder. Good look that time, but off the mark. Layup goes down. Well done.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Here's Schroeder with it. 14-point deficit. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Porter not getting the bounce. Schroeder with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
To Chris Dunn. Great feed, sets it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Chicago with the possession. To Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Schroeder. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Porter. Almost. And he's not getting the call. They love this hustle. Porter. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Hall into the front court. Trailing by 14. Flushes it home.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Substitution being made in this one. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Chris Paul at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Bulls have it. Dunn. Deep right corner to Chris Dunn. Zach LaVine. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Off the mark on his free throw. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12.
I got ball. I got ball. Hey, coming left, 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 left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. To Young. Thaddeus Young. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knocked loose. Young. Gets to the basket and scores.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Paul. Has a look. Paul shot off the mark. To Young. Schroeder to Adams.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Changes coming from both sides right now. Schroeder. Trying to cash in. Gallinari off the mark. Porter. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The Thunder have the possession. Schroeder. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. To Adams. Oh, emphatic slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Otto Porter. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Long key from three-quarters court. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Bulls put one in the win column with a solid performance. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Thunder couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
Handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.